Good evening. Good evening. Just leaving the gym. I just want to have a discussion about men and women and their realistic and delusional thinking when it comes to relationships and picking partners. I believe that my personal opinion, I believe a lot of men has been fed reality since day one. You know your worth. If you don't compete, you don't eat. We realize this from day one. It's about economic and resources. We realize if you're not the best version of yourself, it's going to be hard for you to compete with anything you do. In a situation with women, I think a lot of them been coddled from a society point of, we kind of treat our women like kids, you know what I'm saying? Especially our women, the black women. It's a loss of accountability and responsibility in the actions, and the delusional expectations of a mate. But just my opinion, not all. You got some that slip through the cracks that understand everything that I'm saying. But men from day one, we know that. Say for instance, if you got two men trying to court one woman, and we treating this woman exactly the same, we taking out to dinner, we compassionate with her, you know what I'm saying? We just being real with her, you know what I'm saying? We doing everything we supposed to do as a gentleman. That woman, no matter, when it comes down to the get down, her decision is based on the resources and economic status of the man. She gonna choose the best man with the most resources and the most money. That just a given. And we, as men, we accept that because we know that we do that from day one. We were bred in this society to understand realistic situations. Now, if you flip the coin and you say, you know what, you got two men. You got two women courting. You know what I'm saying? You got two women. This man is trying to court, and they loving them, being real with them. You know what I'm saying? Caring for them and all that stuff, and and he being real with them. But when it comes down to the get down, marriage, and one woman got kids and the other woman don't have kids, 9 out of 10 times that man's gonna choose the woman with no kids. And that's just delusional, that's just realistic theory in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women might think that's misogynist, or, you know what I'm saying, just being the fake term toxic masculinity. But in reality, that's what it is. If the women the same age, both got good jobs, doing their thing, and we met them at the same time, majority of the time, the man is going to choose the woman with no kids because he don't want to deal with baby daddies, and he might want to start his own tribe. He might want to start his own family. Especially when you're young like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand when both of y'all got mixed, extended families and stuff like that. But shit, the thing about majority of their kids, if they have a majority of men with kids, their kids stay with their mother. Majority of women with kids stay with them. So a female with kids, if she get married, she would have to bring her and her kids into that man's house. And this is why I'm lost that females don't understand this. You and a man, you with kids and a man with kids, totally different things. because that man is not moving in with you with his kids. You're moving in his house with his kids. So they don't, I mean, a man got to really love you, or you got to do something that woman with no kids ain't doing. You got to do extra. You got to put in extra curricular activities. You know what I'm saying? It all fair in love and war. And you got to understand that if you got kids and you compete with a woman with no kids, you got to put in extra work. Because you got to balance that out for you having kids, period. Because that man is moving, your husband is moving you into his house. See, men understand this. Men understand if we ain't got our money right, we ain't got our resources right, that woman is going to choose that other man for her husband. We understand, we realize that. But some kind of way that women don't understand those terms. And then like women, if you got kids, you got to do extra. Like if you competing with a man with more resources and money than you got to do extra to try to balance that out. Because if you're doing the same amount of stuff that man with money doing, he gonna get her. She gonna choose him. And that is same exact way that a woman with kids got to do more than a woman without kids when a man is courting you. You got to stand out. We accept these things, but a lot of women don't accept that. And that's where I think the miscommunication is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's just my opinion. This is how I see it. People might see it differently, but that's how I see it. You know, I see it all the time. I've been on this earth 40 years. I mean, you got people that have been on here a lot longer than me, but in 40 years, that's how I saw it. How I see it. That's how I come to that's reality to me. But it's all good though. I mean, y'all have a pleasant day. I'm just getting out of the gym, about to go wash up, clean my house up, But y'all enjoy your day.